For this video, you will need your Unit 13 packet. Let's begin. Today, we are going to talk about the simple past tense. To form the simple past tense, we add ed for most verbs. For example, I walked to the park. She played soccer yesterday. They watched a movie. He cleaned his room. We cooked dinner together. The kids jumped on the bed. I worked late last night. The class started at 9 a.m. She looked for her keys. For these verbs, we just add ed. But studied is different. He studied for the test. For study, we delete the y and add ied. Studied. Let's practice. Write the past simple form of jump. For example, I jumped. He jumped. She jumped. It jumped. We jumped. You jumped. They jumped. For the simple past, the verb does not change. Let's do talk. I talked. He talked. She talked. It talked. We talked. You talked. They talked. Let's do some practice. I walked to school yesterday. She cleaned her room last night. They played soccer in the park. We learned English together. He cooked dinner for his family. Let's practice some more. Yesterday, I waited for the bus for 15 minutes. The train arrived at the station on time. We walked to the bus stop in the morning. The driver stopped the bus at every corner. They talked about the new train schedule. I looked for my seat when I got on the bus. He needed help finding the right bus stop. We started our trip on the train at 8 a.m. So, like I said, for most verbs, we add ed. Wait, waited. Look, looked. Walk, walked. If the verb ends with e, just add d. So only add d. Arrive, arrived. Like, liked. Move, moved. If the verb ends in one vowel and one consonant, double the consonant and add ed. So stop, stopped. Plan, planned. Hop, hopped. If the verb ends in a consonant plus y, change the y to I and add ed. Study, studied. Try, tried. Carry, carried. If the verb ends in a vowel plus y, just add ed. Do not change it to y. Play, played. Enjoy, enjoyed. Stay, stayed. Let's practice. So wait, waited. Arrive, arrived. Stop, stopped. Play, played. Study, studied. Move, moved. Hop, hopped. Like, liked. Plan, planned. Carry, carried. I waited for the train this morning. The bus arrived at 7:30 a.m. She stopped at the store before taking the bus. We played music while waiting for the train. He studied the bus schedule carefully. They moved to the front of the train. The children hopped onto the bus. I liked the seats on the new bus. The driver planned a new route for the bus, and she carried a heavy bag onto the train. Okay, now we're gonna write the past tense of the verb in the sentence. So every day I use my computer. Yesterday I used my computer. Every day Samuel uses his computer. Yesterday he used his computer. Every day Sarah drinks coffee. Yesterday she drank coffee. Every day they walk to work. Yesterday they walked to work. Every day John plays soccer. Yesterday he played soccer. Every day Emma reads a book. Yesterday she read a book. So for the past tense of read is read. It's the same spelling, different pronunciation. Every day we eat lunch at noon. Yesterday we ate lunch at noon. Every day the sun rises early. Yesterday the sun rose early. Every day I write emails. Yesterday I wrote emails. Every day the kids play outside. Yesterday the kids played outside. Okay, these are irregular. So go, went. Come, came. See, saw. Take, took. Get, got. Have, had. Do, did. Make, made. Say, said. Eat, ate. I went to the bus stop yesterday. She came to the train station early. We saw the bus leave the stop. He took the last train home. They got on the bus quickly. I had my ticket ready for the driver. She did her homework on the train. We made plans to ride the bus together. He said the bus would come soon, and I ate my lunch before getting on the bus. Let's practice. I went to the train station early this morning. She came to the bus stop with her brother. We saw the train leave the station at 8 a.m. He took a taxi because the bus was late. They got on the wrong train by mistake. I had my ticket ready before the bus arrived. She did her homework while riding the train. We made plans to visit the city by bus. He said the bus was faster than the train. I ate my sandwich while waiting for the train. Okay, so let's practice some more. Yesterday I woke up early because I wanted to catch the bus to the city. I packed my bag and ate a quick breakfast. Then I walked to the bus stop and waited for the bus. When it arrived, I got on and found a seat near the window. On the way, I saw a lot of people outside, and some of them waved at the bus. The bus stopped a few times and more passengers came on. Finally, we reached the city, and I felt excited to start my day. Okay, so now we're going to talk about questions. To ask a question in the simple past, we use did, subject, base verb. Did you take the bus? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did she arrive on time? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Did they stop at the station? Yes, they did. No, they didn't. Did he see the train leave? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Did we get lost? Yes, we did. No, we didn't. So did, subject, base verb. The base verb does not change in questions. So we don't say, did you walk to the bus stop? We say, did you walk to the bus stop? Let's practice. So you visited the train station yesterday. Did you visit the train station yesterday? Yes, I did. She took the bus to work this morning. Did she take the bus to work this morning? Yes, she did. They saw the train leave the station. Did they see the train leave the station? Yes, they did. He waited at the bus stop for 10 minutes. Did he wait at the bus stop for 10 minutes? Yes, he did. Okay, now we're going to match the questions to the answers. In your packet, letter E should say this. Okay, number 1, did you take the bus to work yesterday? You took the bus to work yesterday. Number 2, did they visit the museum on the weekend? They visited the museum on the weekend. Number 3, did he see the train at the station? He saw the train at the station. Number 4, did she arrive on time? She arrived early for her meeting. Number 5, did we wait at the bus stop? We waited for the bus at the stop. Number 6, did he meet an old friend on the train? I met an old friend on the train. Sorry, this should be, did I? You watched a movie last night? Did you watch a movie last night? Did they catch the early train this morning? They caught the early train this morning. Did he eat lunch at the station? He ate lunch at the station. And did she leave the bus at the last stop? She left the bus at the last stop. Okay, those are yes/no questions. WH questions, just put the WH word before did. What did you do yesterday? Where did they go after the train left? When did you arrive at the station? Who did you meet on the bus? Why did you leave the train early? How did you get to the bus station? So we start with the WH word, that did, subject, base verb. What did you do? And we use the base verb after did, even for irregular verbs. Remember, the verb does not change. What did you do yesterday? Why did they go after the train? When did you arrive at the station? Who did you meet on the bus? Why did you leave the train early? And how did you get to the station? Let's practice. Number 7, notice there is a change. So number 1, what did you do yesterday? You visited the train station. Number 2, where did they arrive at 8 a.m.? They arrived at the bus stop at 8 a.m. Number 3, how did he get to work? He took the bus to work. Number 4, when did you see the movie? We saw a movie last night. Number 5, when did she leave the station? She left the station at 9:30 a.m. Number 6, who did you meet on the bus? You met an old friend on the bus. Why did they take the early train? They took the early train because they had an early meeting. Where did he go last Saturday? He went to the train station last Saturday. How long did you wait for the bus? I waited for the bus for 20 minutes. Where did she eat lunch? She ate lunch at the station. Okay, yeah, I know. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay, now let's use the correct WH word. Maybe for some, more than one word is okay. When did you get to the station? When did they leave the train station? Why did you visit the museum? Who did you see on the bus? When did she arrive at the bus stop? Why did you take the train this morning? Who did he meet at the station? Where did they go after the meeting? How long did you wait for the bus? And why did they take the train or the bus instead of the train? Okay, let's answer the questions together. When did you last take the train? I took the train last week. Where did you go after work? I went to the store. What did you do at the station yesterday? I waited for the train. How did you get to the bus stop? I walked to the bus stop. Who did you meet on the train? I met my friend. Okay, let's listen and answer the questions.
Hi, Travis. Thanks for picking me up.
Hi, Taylor. How was your trip? I missed you.
It was amazing. I visited Big Ben, the Tower of London, and Buckingham Palace.
Wow. Did you take a lot of pictures?
Yes, I took so many pictures. The city was beautiful.
Did you eat anything special?
Yes. I ate fish and chips and some delicious pastries.
Did you meet new people?
I did. I talked to people at the park and in cafes. Everyone was friendly.
Did you buy anything?
Yes, I bought a keychain, a scarf, and some tea.
That sounds great. Did you enjoy the flight home?
Not really. It was long and I felt tired. But I'm happy to be home now.
I'm glad you had a good trip. Welcome back.
Thanks, Travis. It's good to be back.
Okay. What places did Taylor visit? She visited Big Ben, the Tower of London, and Buckingham Palace. Did she take a lot of pictures? Yes, she took a lot of pictures. What food did Taylor eat? She ate fish and chips and pastries. Did Taylor meet new people? Yes, she talked to people in the park. What did Taylor buy? She bought a keychain, a scarf, and some tea. How was Taylor's flight home? The flight was long and tiring. All right, thank you so much for watching.